welcome back to another episode of the History Diaries. I am Katie Kennedy, and today we have Calfreezy in the studio.
Let's go! Woo! Yeah!
Yay!
Right, that's it. We are definitely getting a backing track, like a clapping backing track of everybody hollering.
Just Megan at the back, just being like.
She's trying her best. Thank you, Megan.
Yes, thank you, Megan. But how are you?
I'm good. I'm actually really excited about doing this podcast because most podcasts that I go on is all like current topics, like, oh, what's this? Who's the best in the group chat? Da 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 da, which is fine, and I enjoy those podcasts. But I'm excited to actually have a topic to discuss.
Multiple topics.
But you know what I mean? Like, we're going back in time.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I know.
Can I sorry to take over the podcast here, but I hated history at school.
Brilliant. That's a really good start. Thank you so much.
I found it so boring.
You purposely said, I want to learn about ancient Egypt.
Yeah, see, things have changed. As I've got older, I've appreciated history more.
Yeah.
And I'm more fascinated by history. But at school, it was the one subject that I genuinely didn't care about. And the moment that I got the opportunity to drop it as a subject, I did.
Yeah.
So
why did you hate it? What did you
I was just so bored. I was so bored. But also,
what topics did you learn?
Well, so I went to American international schools.
Right.
And America's history is quite short. And if it wasn't American history, they just weren't asked about it.
Really?
So it was a lot, like, they would teach you American history, but that's like one lesson long. So I missed out. I actually know nothing about, like, British history. Like, the other day I found out about the Tudors. Yeah.
There you go. Who's that one? Go.
That looks like a YouTuber I know.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is, yeah.
It is a YouTuber. Yeah. Well, yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, I couldn't tell you that is. I'm so bad with history, but the ancient Egyptians is by far the topic that I've been most interested in. I lived in Egypt.
Oh, did you?
I lived there for like 3 years.
Wow.
And I used to frequent the pyramids. That makes it sound like there was a bar there. There was like, you know.
No, I went when I was 6, and I don't really have like a good memory of it because I was 6. And I remember we got locked in a shop. And the man wouldn't let us out, but I had a really good time because he made me this flower necklace. But we weren't allowed out until we gave him, I can't remember.
A flower.
No, I think we had to like pay him or something.
So you were held at ransom in Egypt. That seems about right, actually.
Yeah, but I had a really nice time because I got this really nice flower necklace.
Okay.
Really nice.
Well, maybe instead of seeing it as like a kidnapping, it's better to see it like you just paid a heavy price for a flower necklace. That's all.
Well, exactly. I remember seeing the pyramids, but I cried because I didn't want to go in them because I was too scared.
I never actually. You say that I've never actually went in them.
Did you know?
I just saw them. I rode a horse around them.
I went on a camel.
Yeah.
See, I'm allergic to horses, so I couldn't do that. But I was on a camel, and I remember belly dances and stuff. And that was it because I was 6, so you can only remember so much, can't you? So.
I almost found out how they built the pyramids there. I was so close. They took me away before I could actually crack the code. Oh, no. I was so close.
Damn. Happens to the best of us.
I know. So explain to me what I'm going to learn today.
You're going to learn lots of things. So we're going to learn about... I feel like I don't want to like give any spoilers.
Oh, no, don't.
Okay, I'm not going to...
Let's just lock in.
Just lock in. Okay, let's go. Right, so I've got some like warm-up questions.
Okay.
Are you ready? So, if you were dropped into Tudor England, what crime would you accidentally commit?
I just told you I don't know fucking anything about the Tudors.
Right, okay.
And you've given me a Tudor question.
So, if you were in Henry VIII's time, the Tudor time, the 1500s, the 1600s, just before they were like...
Is there a TV show that I could maybe think back to that was
the
based...
Tudors.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't watched that one. Okay, so what crime would I commit?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're like, you know, killing people, they're hanging people at this point.
Yeah.
Road Quarter, that one. They're doing.
I feel like you're trying to set me up to say like, oh, I'd guillotine someone or something.
I mean, you can't. What crime would you commit though? Because
what was the punishment for theft?
Megan wants a punishment for theft. I would. Oh, you probably get hanged, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's a bit extreme. I'm not going to commit that crime because I'm quite clumsy as well, so I'll probably get caught.
Yeah.
I would say, what crime would I like to commit? I would like to...
You can commit any crime if you want. Depends on the consequences that you're willing to face.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think hanging is just a step too far. So instead, what I would like to do is embezzlement.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You'd probably be put in like debtor's prison.
That'll be okay.
I think so, because the richer you were, you could like afford to have like a table and a chair.
What, in prison?
You could.
Oh,
pay
really?
it,
So
but
you
get
just
like, nice furnitures and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that's not too different from how it is nowadays.
What, paying people to put a table and a chair in a
Yeah, like they've got PlayStations and mobile phones and stuff in prison.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would have that back then, though.
No, but I'm sure back then a table
Mm.
was probably pretty legit.
The table was pretty legit.
Like, you would be pretty gassed
If you had a table.
if you had a
and
table.
like a little like quill pen to write to your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So
do
embezzlement for me, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. I like
One
that.
embezzlement, please.
One embezzlement. But if you were a medieval king, what's the most unhinged law you'd pass?
Ooh. I'd say chewing with your mouth open is the death sentence. And maybe stoning would be the death.
Why was that the first thing you thought of?
Because I actually fancy myself at like throwing shit.
Right.
Like, I'm really good at throwing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you were to be there, like, oh, like, go and hit that window there right now with, I think genuinely any object here, I would be able to do that first try. So I'm really accurate.
So you would be the person to stone them?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
That's a bit violent, but okay. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. I wouldn't want to release the guillotine like thing, because that's just a bit gruesome. That's way too far.
Yeah.
But then again, like, stoning's not much better. But it's more like there's almost a reward for my accuracy. Like, I've earned that.
I feel like if you guillotine someone, like, it's sort of like you get straight at the point and it's sort of not as cruel. But if you're stoning someone, you're literally like torturing them at the same time.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that one?
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave that one with me.
Okay.
I'll think that through.
Okay, that's good. So you are gonna be solving a PR crisis, and you're gonna be a PR manager for a certain historical figure.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
I think I'd be actually really good at this. Yeah.
Amazing. So your client, Ivan IV of Russia, has accidentally murdered his own son in a rage.
Is this true?
Yeah.
He's done that.
Yeah.
He's killed his own son. Right.
He's created a personal torture squad, and he's just been a bit of a dickhead, to be honest. So
he tortured his son, is what you're saying?
He killed his son.
Okay.
So I'll give you a bit of like historical background for the listeners at home to learn. So in 1581, Ivan the Terrible beat his pregnant daughter-in-law because she was dressed inappropriately, to the point where she miscarried because she was wearing immodest clothes. And then his son, which was married to the daughter-in-law, he confronted him. Ivan lashed out with the staff, struck him in the head. He didn't intend to kill him. However, he did fracture his skull. And then he died. And then Ivan the Terrible was like, oh, that's like really bad and stuff. And then Russia spiraled into the time of the Troubles. This is bad because obviously murder is wrong. Nod?
That I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
And he killed the only son competent enough to rule.
Oh, so he was that next up.
Yeah. So you are Ivan the Terrible's PR crisis
That's
manager.
fine.
Is that okay?
That's fine. I know.
You're getting a big check for this one.
Yeah. No, I've dealt with worse. So
exactly. So he's gonna need an official statement.
Right.
Ivan, he's just killed his heir. The entire court's traumatized. Russia is shaken. So, yeah.
And he's been whacked across the head, has he?
Ivan the Terrible's son has been whacked across the head and he's pretty much died.
Okay.
His skull has been fractured. He's about to die. You're the crisis manager. What is the official statement? Are you blaming it on stress?
Nope. I know what it is.
What is it? Would you like to look into the camera and give an official statement?
Hello, fellow citizens. I come bearing some horrible news. Something that is unexpected today. Unfortunately, Ivan's son.
Ivan the Terrible's son, yeah.
No, but it's a PR thing. I'm not going to call him Ivan the Terrible, am I?
That's good. You're a good PR manager.
Right, it's just Ivan.
The fact check.
It's Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan's son, suffered a blow to the head after a small argument with Ivan.
Yeah.
Now, to any normal human, they would have merely suffered a scratch or a bruise. After the incident, we found horrifying details that actually Ivan's son was calcium deficient. Therefore,
No.
he fractured his skull because he did not
Have enough
drink enough milk
vitamins.
as a child.
Yeah, he didn't have any petit filou.
He didn't have any of that, and therefore there's a good chance he's going to die. So please, citizens of this beloved nation, remember to drink your milk or you'll end up like Ivan's son. Anyways, great news. We are awarding everybody with £1,000.
Amazing. That
Yeah.
was really...
And then you hear the roars outside the palace.
Wow. Petit filou for everyone.
Petit filou for
For
everybody.
everyone.
Yep.
So that was really good. But unfortunately, the peasants are really pissed off because they found out the truth. That
I've
it
just
was
given him a
like-
grand.
A grand doesn't cut it.
It does.
You did.
Trust me, I've seen the way they fucking live.
Yeah.
A grand does cut it.
Spent it all.
On what?
It's all got out. I couldn't tell you. The murder's gone viral. And
Viral? What?
yeah,
there
it's
wasn't
really bad.
TikTok back
Everyone
then.
knows. Everyone knows the town crier has been
Right,
going
okay.
around.
Okay.
And he knows.
So they found out that he doesn't have a calcium deficiency, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Right, okay, fine.
And they're throwing all of the petit filous out the window and they're like really pissed off.
I've just
So-
tanked calcium stocks.
Yeah. So what completely are you going to do like an apology tour?
No.
Are you not?
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes what you do is you just block out the noise.
Are you going to do a completely unrelated charity event to describe
No.
him of like, oh, he's such a good person?
Nope.
A wellness event for the orphans of Russia?
Nah.
No.
Now instead,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is I'm gonna do like a Hunger Games speech. You know, where it goes to all corners of or all the different
To all of the starving peasants of
yeah, what were they called? They were like
district.
districts, to all the districts. So I'll get on a mic and I'll just say misinformation is rife in this world. It's important to stop with these petty gossips
Mhm.
and rumors.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to gaslight them.
Mm.
And I'm going to say, you should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Wow. So I
This can be so harmful. And then, now this is the kicker. This is where I just wrap shit up. And then I go, you've all messed with my mental health. And I go, my mental health is in the bin. I've got crippling anxiety just standing here speaking to you guys. This was a nation I once loved.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you are the one harming my health.
Mm.
And then you put a little hashtag pray for Ivan at the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really
That's what I would do.
good. So do you think that would have worked?
Yep.
Do you think Ivan would have like, you know, had a redemption arc and stuff? You completely
Don't know about the redemption arc because he did get up to some pretty fuck shit.
yeah.
You know, he wasn't the squeakiest clean, but I definitely feel like I got him out of the woods with this one.
Okay, so you were wrong there because afterwards he spiraled even harder. He tortured towns. He did a few massacres, and then
Yo, this is actually like Hunger Games though.
yeah, I know. So I feel like no matter what you did, like the PR didn't really go that well because he kept massacring people and stuff, and it's a bit like, oh, come on, like
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, we have to understand that obviously I would have been his right hand man, like his PR. Like, I would have talked him out of this. I'd be like, Ivan,
listen, look at me.
have this Snickers bar.
Yeah, you're
Like,
not like this.
You're not like this.
isn't
It's
you.
because you're hungry.
Good
Yeah.
placement, product placement. Amazing. I feel like you would have been a good PR person.
I think I would have done a better job than whoever was doing it at the time because clearly that didn't work out, did it? I mean, he's gone on a
No.
killing spree.
Especially if your nickname is Ivan the Terrible. I feel like that's not very nice, is it?
So, my question to you is,
Yes.
was Ivan the Terrible at the time? Did he know that he was called Ivan the Terrible, or is that just a name that we've given to him? Now we're looking back and be like, oh, mate, you were actually pretty terrible.
Well, apparently it was a mistranslation from a Russian word which means formidable or fearful.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're well aware we've mistranslated
Mm-hmm.
his thing and we're just sticking to it.
Well, he's a bit of a dick if you like kill your son. Do you know what I mean? And then call your daughter a slapper when she's pregnant.
Fuck, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it's valid. It's valid. We'll stick with it. We'll stick with Ivan the Terrible then.
What
I'm
would
not
you
going to
rewrite
rewrite
him
history.
as?
I'd go like Ivan the Misunderstood.
Mhm. What
Sorry, I'm still in PR mode.
What is misunderstood about murder and like assault and stuff?
I think you just have to frame it in a different way. Like, you know, he just had mental health problems.
Yeah.
And he was just a misunderstood guy. He's just an anxious guy. There we go.
Brilliant. Okay. So now we're going to ancient Egypt, which you'll be happy about.
Brilliant.
How much do you know on ancient Egypt? Or do you've just been there so you feel like you're part of it?
No, like I watch a lot of conspiracy theories about the ancient Egyptians.
Like what?
About like how the pyramids were made.
Okay.
So that's like,
the pyramids?
I think there was a lost technology.
Uh-huh.
And to go even deeper, I think it was sound.
Of sound?
Yeah, well, so it sounds insane because it's not something that we can really visualize, because to us technology is, you know, computers and all that side of things. But I reckon there was a lost technology. We found out how to harness the power of something like sound, or maybe it was something else, and maybe we could move 90-ton bricks into a perfect pyramid shape.
Okay.
Because that's kind of what's fucking happened. But well, like even if if the builders did it, right?
Yeah.
Then they would have had to build like miles long ramp, and even just building that ramp alone would have taken tens of years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Even longer. And then not only that, but then to get all those blocks up there, like you're talking like 90-ton blocks here, and then to arrange them in quite literally like GPS perfect positions. I come on now.
I get what you say.
This was done differently.
Okay. Is that what else do you know about ancient Egypt as well? Or is like pyramids like your special interest topic?
Well, I know about Cleopatra. Well, I don't know about her. So I know about the one everybody's talking about.
The seventh, yeah. Yeah.
The one that brought in the worst fashion I've ever seen, which is the Cleopatra shoes. You see those?
No.
Women wear them, particularly when they're on holiday. They wear them. They're like sandals, but they wrap up around the leg.
Oh, like the Roman gladiator shoes.
That's a crime. That is a crime.
I've seen them. They sell them on like Pretty Little Thing and stuff. Yeah.
So Cleopatra.
Fuck
you for that one. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay with that?
She personally wore them, but she might.
I just feel like when I look at them, I think, oh, I bet Cleopatra wore those.
Probably. I don't think she wore the ones on like Pretty Little Thing for a tenner, but like she probably wore something like pretty similar.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Fab.
So that's it. Sorry, that's the extent of my
Cleopatra shoes and who built the pyramids.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I'd like to learn more about ancient, because I also thought like, in terms of history, I feel like I need to just pick a time in history
and then just
lock in on that one.
Lock in. Well, for Cleopatra, she married her brother a few times. Do you know that?
Huh.
Did you not know that? A lot of the time they would marry siblings to like keep the bloodline pure. And then when there's a really famous ancient Egyptian mummy, Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
And he's a bit fucked because
he
he's
is
so inbred.
Well, that's it. So do they not realize like, hold on, every time we keep porking each other and we're on from the same bloodline, like our people are coming out a bit wonky?
Yeah, but they thought, well, to keep the bloodline pure, you win some, you lose some type of thing. Do you know what I mean? If it means I have to,
fine,
pump, squirt.
Right.
It is what it is. But then she did kill her brother.
So she shagged her brother, then killed her brother.
I don't know if she like shagged him per se.
Oh, they just married.
I think they're married, but there's no. I mean, she didn't get pregnant from her brother, did she?
Okay.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
But she did kill him to get to the throne, and then she got off with Caesar, then got off with Mark Antony. Then she had a.
There was a fella back then called Mark Antony.
Yeah, he was like the other one. So he was like a Roman general, and then Caesar got like really pissed off, and then she had a baby called Caesarion, which I always think's really weird, because that's a weird name, calling your kid Caesarion, because that's
a C-section.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, damn, she was actually like kind of like a bad bitch.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Like, so she was just fucking
like,
people.
Loads of languages.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's actually cold then.
Yeah, I know.
The marrying the brother thing kind of like puts a bit of a downer on it. Like I'm there like, oh, you were actually doing so well there. Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think she was a good time. Do you know what I mean? Oh wait, I've got something else in here. Yeah, so basically she was sort of like this living goddess. But when you see like sources from outside of like Rome and stuff, because that was the enemy, Egypt was the enemy, they just really slagged her off and said she was like a bitch and everything. Yeah,
but that's just the price of success, baby.
Well, exactly.
Like if you've got no haters.
Who are you?
You know what I mean? So wait, who was slagging her off?
The Romans, especially like
Romans.
when she like, because when they went to war and stuff. Over.
Probably because she nicked their fucking shoes.
Do you think?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a reason why I call them Cleopatra shoes. Like, that's obviously where I'm getting the vision from.
I think you could be a historian.
Yeah,
She's really good.
I hear it.
Yeah.
But so, like, was she like quite violent or not really? Do we know?
Personally,
Or like, like, you know, obviously you have like the Romans and like the Roman Empire, and like they would just go around just fucking everything up
yeah.
and just like capturing more stuff. Was she up for that?
I think so, a little bit. She wanted to defend Egypt and not
Yeah.
give it away and stuff. That's why she slept around with like Julius Caesar to like keep him
Sweet.
keep him happy, and then had a few like babies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good trade off. Like, realistically, if you've got to have a couple of kids to defend an entire nation, like, would you rather have a couple of kids with a guy that's probably a bit scary?
He's not doing too bad. I mean, he's the Emperor of Rome type of thing.
Yeah.
Whole leader of Rome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if she's like flexing that when she gets back to the pyramids and like, yo. Wait, was she around with the pyramids?
Yes, she was out. Have you not seen that fact? And it's all over TikTok, and it's like Cleopatra is closer to the birth of the iPhone than the pyramids.
Yeah.
Seen that one?
Yeah, I love that.
That's a good one. I like
That is a really good one. Also, just like mental as well.
Yeah, I know. We can't find her body anymore, which is really sad.
What do you mean by anymore? Like, did we once have it?
Well, obviously, yeah, because she was around on the earth at some point, and then obviously she died, and then we don't know where she's buried.
Right, so kind of like the Hitler thing. Do we have Hitler's body?
His was burnt. It was burnt.
Supposedly.
It was burnt. Yeah.
Supposedly.
Oh my god. I think it was. Yeah, because he had the cyanide, then they burnt his body. Yeah.
Okay.
Because then people
they fucked that up. Like that would have been.
What?
Where they flew it to Argentina.
What?
No, I'm just saying like they fucked it up by burning the body. For like history's sake, do you not think it'd be better not to do that?
I don't really have an opinion, but everyone thinks he went to Argentina.
Okay.
But he didn't. He did die.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. As in, like he escaped and like lives a life in Argentina. Yeah, I've heard that gimmick as well. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that one. He's definitely dead.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not like that sort of conspiracy. I'm more of a pyramids guy.
Great. Oh, apparently she was also going back. Not Hitler. This is now we're going back a little bit. She was responsible for the execution of her sister, who was considered a rival for power. So she basically like went round killing her family members and then marrying them. And I just think like pick a side, you know.
I don't mind it though. Like, look, when you want to stay at the top, you've got to make some big decisions. But it's like, yeah, but yeah, what did she always think that her siblings were trying to get the throne?
Well, it was either she was going to be killed or they were going to be killed. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, why you think the siblings were going to kill her?
Well, yeah, to get at the top.
Oh shit! So is that just how it worked? Was it a constant threat on your life if you were at the top of this stuff? That's mental.
Yeah. So I thought
that also just seems so unproductive. Like, guys, if we all work together, we can make this a bit of a movie. Whereas you are constantly trying to kill me. I can't get my job done.
Exactly. No, I like that. I feel like you should have just gone back in time and just told them that. And I feel like
what was like Cleopatra's role? Like, was she a commander? Is she commanding the armies? Like, what does she do?
She's the ruler of Egypt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's doing quite a bit. She's booked and busy. Let's just say.
Yeah, fine.
Booked and busy.
I hear that. Damn, that's actually crazy. Just like knifing off your siblings. But then I think it's just back then, like maybe family is all just like one big construct in our head, you know.
You try to justify murder. And
well, I'm just trying to say that back then, like things were different, times were different.
Yeah, so you would have done that.
Fuck, man! If they were trying to kill me, like like it was one. Because when I think it's important when we talk about history. And we say like, oh my God, she killed her brother and her sister. It's like, well, yeah, if somebody's trying to fuck you up, yeah, I'm going to turn around and uppercut you as well. And I'm going to win. So that's just, it's kind of like the game's the game.
Yeah.
So it's just important to keep that in mind. Like, that doesn't mean she's a bad person. She was just defending herself.
You're a Cleopatra defender.
Well, so far, I am genuinely a fan of her.
Yeah, no,
like, so far, you haven't really given me any info here where I'm there, like, not really messing with that. The only weird thing is kind of like marrying the brother. But if that is, like, on a technicality and she wasn't porking the brother, then I think...
she porked her brother. I think our parents did.
Porked her brother?
No. Our parents, like, were related. And obviously she had to be born somehow. So
Oh, as in the parents' port.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how life works.
No, but like they were related, the parents.
Ah,
Were related.
got you.
Yeah.
So they were a bit inbred. So technically, we're all
We're all a bit
spawn.
inbred.
Okay, yeah, fine. That's kind of weird to think.
Yeah. Are you related to the ancient Egyptian dynasty?
I could be. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And on that note, we're gonna go.
Well, the episode's over already. Fucking hell. I didn't think it was that bad.
We're gonna go. Obviously, we're still in ancient Egypt. You've been reborn. You're not a pharaoh. You're not a priest. You're a content creator.
Oh, fuck. I would have way preferred to be a pharaoh.
I'm sorry.
Not a priest. I'm not really messing with that, but a pharaoh sounds pretty sick.
You could be a pharaoh that's also a content creator on the side.
Fuck yeah, be first for everything.
So, what is your ancient Egyptian content niche? You can either do like pyramid vlogs, come with me to work, dragon 10 hours, dragon limestone, mummy rapping reaction channel, even though that's illegal.
Oh, what would be my niche? Well, I'm a food guy.
Okay.
So like I would probably be like trying that pyramid food, trying slave food.
Like what?
Well, what were they eating back there? Bread?
Yeah.
Egyptian food, falafel?
Falafel?
Yeah?
Okay. So one of my ideas was like a mummy unwrapping reaction
Yeah, okay,
channel.
fine.
Basically, back then it was illegal to unwrap any of the mummies, like the tombs were protected, and if you disturbed them, you would get cursed and all of that malarkey. So if you robbed them, you would face harsh punishment, you would be tortured,
Yeah.
you would probably die. But even touching a mummy without permission was seen as sacrilege. But in the Victorian times, when they were discovering all of the mummies, they would have these like mummy unwrapping parties where you would get this mummy.
This sounds sick.
You would get this mummy and then you would unwrap them and then eat them.
How long has it been mummified for?
Well, Victorians was the 1800s and the mummies were like a long time before that.
Oh, so like a few 100-year-old. Is there even
probably a few thousand years?
or a few thousand?
Yeah.
So wait, why is there even anything left on them?
Yeah, because they've been mummified and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
guess that preserves it, doesn't
I've
it?
seen one in a museum and you can still see like the skin and like the hair
Ooh.
and stuff and the teeth. It's so jarring. It's so weird.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
But I mean, that's kind of like that's I reckon parties like that still go on. Like there's a lot of islands.
violence. Don't we know it? Yeah, they thought it would be. Oh, the 15th century did it, and it was for headaches, stomach ailments, and cancer allegedly. But the Victorians, they would use this paste, and it would be called mummy brown, and they would paint the wallpaper with it, the walls, and it would literally be from mummies, and that's why it's called mummy brown.
Oh
Same type
God.
of shade.
Yeah, I mean, fair. It's like
yeah,
fun. I mean, yeah, I don't think being like a mummy wrapping content creator is my thing. I'm just a food guy. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll just stick to the food stuff.
the food ones.
Yeah, I would just. Yeah, I'm not too sure what they were scanning back there, but if there's one thing I can do, I can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You know.
What would be a thumbs up?
Well, like a falafel. If they were doing that back then, I know in Egypt,
Yeah.
falafel's a big scran there, but maybe there's some other stuff that they could enlighten me with. But that's the beauty of traveling. But I guess I wouldn't really be traveling.
You'd be going back in time.
I'd be going back in time. Yeah, time traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be a content creator.
But I can't imagine like that. That's, to be fair, the only problem is with being a content creator back then is they're like, there's not loads of people.
Technology didn't exist. That would be a big one.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I could have written down the reviews though. Like, could have been early to the blog scene. Hieroglyphic scene, yeah. I could just draw a picture of the food and draw a little thumbs up or a thumbs down, but the problem is like the variety of food that we have now, that's where my content comes from. So back then, like, I've got like maybe 10 dishes to choose from. Like, I can't imagine, actually maybe Cleopatra was eating pasta. She was shagging the Roman bloke. So yeah, maybe she did have it. Maybe she invited me. It's like, yo, special fucking edition. Eat pasta with Cleopatra.
Let's go.
Sweet, bro. That's like my biggest collab. That's like the equivalent of me doing like eating Mr. Beast food with Mr. Beast.
Have you met Mr. Beast?
I have met Mr. Beast. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he was sound. Yeah, he's just kind of like, he's just always locked in.
Yeah. Wow.
Who do you reckon is the a historical figure that reminds you of Mr. Beast?
I don't know.
Like a pioneer, obsessive.
A pioneer obsessive.
A pioneer, obsessive, and was watched by many people. Like, who changed the game?
Who changed the game? Lots of people. I don't know. Oh my god, I actually don't know.
Maybe it's a bit vague. Do you want me to help narrow it down a bit for you?
What else did you do?
Doesn't dress particularly well.
Okay. I think he looks all right.
No, yeah, but he's like, you know, he's not changed the fashion game.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of time when people get really famous, they start knocking around in like Louis Vuitton and all this bit. He's keeping it 100. Yeah.
I mean, the only one I can think of, you've got Isambard Kingdom Brunel. He
Who?
did all of the rails and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was a good one because obviously transport's like really important and stuff.
So what sort of rails did he make?
Like he helped with. Did he do the London Underground? I think.
Fuck off.
But I think he did a lot of like the rails and stuff, railway, and that obviously pioneered and changed like the landscape in the Victorian times.
Wait, is this just in the UK?
Yeah.
Or are we talking like cross continents?
He was actually French, but
No, we can't be celebrating a French guy like this.
Fuck. Okay. Pulitzer. Yeah. Maybe him because of like trains were important and stuff, and I have to get on a train.
No, don't get me wrong. I think trains are good, and to be honest with you, I would really appreciate if they would sort the trains out again. So if we could bring this guy back,
yeah,
we're kind of in a bit of a shit situation. We could do with his help.
Have a boardroom meeting with LNER. Like,
yeah,
definitely
stick him in there. Yeah. What the fuck have you lot done with my shit?
Yeah, so he is Mr. Beast of his time.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay. So you've got your videos, you're doing your food reviews of falafel and all that. So you need a brand deal. Who is sponsoring you in ancient Egypt? You've got papyrus, merch stores of the pharaohs, embalming oil for when you're embalming all the mummies and taking all out.
Yeah, I feel like that could be a good one. I like. Yeah. What about like a sarcophagus company?
Yeah.
Like
bedazzled ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so instead because what did they used to put in their organs?
They would take all of your organs out, put them in jars.
Yeah.
Then like embalm.
Yeah, so maybe I could just help them break into like just a bit more tapped in audience. So like, look guys, obviously this is actually a multi-purpose jar. Like, I know that we rinse it for organs and stuff, but you can whack your keys in here. You can whack your hieroglyphic pens in here.
Brand deal now, so I want you to do as if you were being sponsored.
Oh wow, this falafel is really nice. But hold on a second. I've brought to you guys Sarcophagusi. That's the name of the brand. And we make sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi. Sarcophagi?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty cool. We make sarcophagi. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cal, why would I need to buy something to stick my organs in? That's where you're wrong. This right here is a multi-purpose jar. So, you're on your way out, about to jump on the camel. Left the camel keys at home. Where do you want to leave them? Ding. Make a little noise of the keys dropping in. Ding. Sarcophagusi. That's where we come in and we help you. So, boom.
I like it.
And it can be doubled up as a flower vase. Put your flowers in here. Celebrate life. Make sure you use the code Freezy. 20% off your first Sarcophagusi.
Wow. I would buy that.
Thank you.
Not. But I would definitely. No, I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't buy that because now a jar isn't an exciting thing. But back then, a jar is fucking cool.
Pretty bussin'.
Yeah, especially like keep in mind like I got like designs on my shit as well.
No way.
You know what I mean? Like we're just not talking not just no mud or some clay thing. Like we're doing the Freezy range of sarcophaguses.
No way.
Yeah, like I'm inscribing. Like fuck it, I'll sign. First 100 to buy these, I'll sign it.
Wow, so people are gonna bulk buy and then like resell.
Let's go. I'm creating a secondary market for sarcophagi.
Sarcophagusi. That was it, sarcophagus.
Gussie, yeah. That's the brand name. Wow. But obviously we sell sarcophagi.
Wow.
The plural of sarcophagus.
Amazing. That was really good.
No, I did think that was actually quite
really
good.
Oh, but unfortunately, you've landed in some content creator beef with ancient Egypt. Who are you beefing with? A rival scribe, a priest, a pharaoh's cat, tomb robber, or a custom one? Who are you beefing with?
Caesar.
Caesar.
Shagging my bitch. Shagging my gal.
Uh-huh.
Get the fuck away from her.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here then?
Yeah.
That's my girl right there. Stop
Stop.
talking to her like that. I'm serious, bro.
Yeah. But but you can't compete with him because he's got all of Rome.
So, I'm funny.
Oh,
I'm funny.
yeah.
I'm 6'3".
And
I'm a charming guy.
Yeah.
What, he just rolls around going like, oh, guess what? I rule Rome.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, mate. Yeah, but that guy's boring after 10 minutes. Like, also, who is actually arsed, bro?
Who cares?
Like, who's actually arsed? Oh,
Probably
what
the
that?
whole
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like a long way to fucking travel to see someone. I'm here in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the pyramids all the time.
Yeah.
I'm doing my content shit. I'm gonna be around. You know, that
You can
happens all the time. They're like, oh, you're always away from work. Like, I never get to see you. You're always busy. We're not gonna have that problem. You're gonna have that problem with the Roman emperor. He's busy killing and murdering families.
A little brand
families.
Done. Yeah.
I'm not like that, sweetheart. I'm different from the rest.
Yeah. You're attentive. You know what she wants. You've got a sarcophagus with a flower in for her.
Thank you. So that's who my beef's with, Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you really gonna choose a guy named after a fucking salad than me? No.
Yeah. I feel like there's some like pent up anger in there. Yeah.
The Caesar salad.
The Caesar salad.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing with that? There's 5 better salads than that.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. What's your favorite salad?
I actually do like a Caesar salad. How bad is that?
I've just said there's 5 better, and now you're telling
better
me.
ones, but I like
a tuna salad.
I like a tuna salad.
Yeah.
There's one I had once, and it was quite a posh one. It had oranges in. Yeah.
Yeah, back then I'd be like, oh, that's a woke salad. Stay away from that salad.
Yeah.
What about?
I like
Nah. Oh, fuck Caesar. I'm hanging out with his boy Chicken.
chicken salad. You could.
I'm hanging out with his brother Chicken Caesar salad.
Not Julius Caesar salad. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. Was that his brother, Julius?
He was Julius Caesar.
Oh yeah, shit. Fuck. So is his name Julius and last name Caesar?
Yeah. He was known as Caesar though.
Yeah, fine. Fuck him.
The more you know. The more you know. Wow. Yeah. Anything else about Caesar that you've got personal beef with?
Nah, more so just the fact, like, come on, bro. At the end of the day, you've got so many women to choose from. Why are you messing with my girl?
Because she's like the ruler of Egypt, so it's sort of like.
Was Egypt like on par with Rome back then?
Egypt was massive. It was like a big thing. Things were happening.
Okay, so that kind of makes more sense to me. Like the Roman Empire was just like clear.
Egypt, it was up and coming.
Really?
It was pretty, like hip hop and happening and stuff.
I hear it. I get that.
Yeah.
I just think like.
Are you worried in case you're gonna become like the sighting?
Nah, well, I wouldn't let that happen. I would like. I've got more respect for myself than that. I'm not being that.
Who else
like,
would you go out with if she dumped you?
If she dumped me, I'll go straight over to Rob. I'll be like, "Where's your women at?
Yeah.
Where's the huzz at? Where's the huzz at?"
Wow, good for you. At least you're like not hung up on her and all of that. Do you know what I mean?
Hung up on what?
Cleopatra.
Nah, but like at the end of the day, you know, you have one true love,
And
it's
that
like,
is Cleopatra.
well, I think so right now. I think so. I just like don't cut the ties with your brother. It's a bit weird.
But you're willing to look over it, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
incest, whatever.
Well, nah. Don't. I didn't say I'm down for incest. We're going off the vibe that I'm not related to Cleopatra here.
Are you sure? She might like you more if you're related to her. If she's like got a.
Well, I'll lie to her. I'll lie to her. That's fine. I don't mind a little white lie.
And you go, yeah. Look, we're related.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. That's all of ancient Egypt that we've got. Is there anything else that you're desperate to know about ancient Egypt?
Oh, ancient Egypt. Yeah. Ancient times. Yeah, like
Is it just ancient Egypt you like, or do you like Rome and Greece? And
No, I'm not messing with them. They started talking about like Poseidon and shit. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, they came up with all these type of gods, and it all got way too confusing for me.
But the Egyptians had like loads of gods as well.
Name one.
Ra, the sun god.
Oh yeah, that was one.
Yeah.
That was one. I remember about reading that one in the books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, like they were pretty irrelevant compared to the big dogs over the pond.
Do you know how ancient Egypt was created?
No.
Sort of like an Adam and Eve type. Well, no, it's not even like an Adam and Eve. So basically, in ancient Egyptian mythology, the first god was created when the god Atum masturbated and then ejaculated. And this act of self-fertilization into the watery abyss was the dominant metaphor for the origin of
Into the what? Was it what?
the watery abyss. He basically spunked into some water.
Into the Nile, maybe.
Yeah, and then he was like,
So this guy was just
down.
a fucking goon addict.
Yeah.
And he's managed to swindle the fact that, like, oh yeah, no, that's how I created the kingdom. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yeah, and
What?
that's how Cleopatra was there.
What?
Yeah, because she's obviously an Egyptian, isn't she?
So what? She was there from the beginning.
No, but like obviously down the line,
Yeah.
they believe in the mythology.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did all believe in that, or like she heard of that and she went, nah.
Well, she thought that she was a god herself, so she probably did. Yeah.
Oh, that's aura. Crazy aura. Just say like, yeah, don't worry about me. I'm a goddess.
Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if I was back then, I'm like, cool. She's got self-confidence. Like, I'm fucking with that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did believe she was a goddess. But yeah, I think that's good to wrap up on ancient Egypt, I think.
Yeah.
Talking
Well,
about
I feel
gods.
like I've definitely learned a lot. Some of it against my will.
You're welcome.
Like, I didn't need to know this guy was a goon addict, but at
But
the end
that's
of the
what
day,
ancient
like, that is just the truth.
But that's how ancient Egypt came about,
Yeah.
allegedly, according to mythology.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with that. That's fine. Well, thank you for my
Who's watching the
ancient
old
Egypt.
Yeah.
My ancient Egypt
Thank you.
knowledge.
And now we've got a final one.
Ooh,
You are now Calfreezy the Monarch.
sick. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually had dreams about this.
Elaborate.
No, I mean down with the monarchy,
All right.
obviously.
Okay.
But low key, who's not thought about being a king? Come on.
Yeah.
You thought about being a queen?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, obviously. Right. Okay, so it's cool.
I feel like the pressure. I don't know.
What,
I'm
the
thinking
pressure
like-
of waking up and just like having
I know, but
scones
then you think
again.
of like, you might get guillotined if you like take it a bit too far.
So I'm talking modern day.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not really
Yeah.
fucking with it back then. I'll be honest with you. That was quite stressful.
Mm.
I'd like to be like, just like middle class.
Monarch.
No,
Just
no,
in general.
no. Just in general. Like back then,
Yeah.
I feel like I would just like to just kind of fly under the radar. Like, you know how everyone now is like, nah, I need to be earning like 100 grand a day, like blah 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 blah. And I'm there like, nah, I think actually back then you're better off just like not being poor,
Yeah.
because like being poor back then actually looks so ass. You know what I mean?
Good.
Like just terrible.
Yeah.
Whereas
Mm-hmm.
a little bit above,
Like middle class. You've invented something. You're doing quite well for yourself.
yeah,
Too well.
yeah.
Mm.
I've got like it was like a middle class job back in the day. Like I'm going way back.
Like a doctor.
Okay.
Like in the Victorian times.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'd be a doctor. I feel, I don't want to be a doctor. I think you'd be very busy.
Yeah, all the cholera and stuff.
So much
Like,
stuff
soul
going on.
destroying. It's
Like,
like,
I want something where it's a bit more like,
here we go, Tiny Tim's on his last legs once again.
yeah,
Fuck's sake.
like everybody just dies. Like you're a doctor, but like you're not actually. There's not enough medicine in the world. Just everybody keeps fucking dying.
Yeah.
Like it's got to feel like you're quicksand.
It's a bit sad. Like, you know, like the Bronte sisters, like Wuthering Heights and stuff, the people that wrote those in the Victorian era, they got cholera basically because they were drinking water that had been tainted by dead bodies. Like,
Yeah,
because it
that
went
makes
through
sense.
the graveyard and
Mhm.
then everyone died. And it was like, oh, it's sad. There could have been a Wuthering Heights part 2. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like,
I just feel like looking back, like that's a rookie error.
yeah.
Do you know what I
should've
mean?
Just known.
Come on, guys. Like just spend a little time to lock in.
Yeah.
Figured that out quicker.
You would have done that.
I think so. Yeah. I think yeah. Stick me in there. I'd have sussed it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right at Among Us as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll put clues together. I'll figure that out.
Good.
Yeah.
You just would have saved the Victorian era. But anyway, you're not in the Victorian era. You are the
Okay.
monarch. You're King Carl the First, and you have to make 3 laws: a sensible law, a petty law, and one a completely like unhinged, off the rails one. You ready? So, what sensible law would you bring in to the olden days?
Sensible law. I mean, like, I'd be like, look, you can't just fucking kill people.
Murder is wrong. I mean, murder was against the law.
Yeah. All right. Oh no, you know what I'd say? A sensible one. Okay, you can't marry your siblings.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Let's try and just like really.
The royals would like. I don't think the Habsburgs would like that.
No, I know, but just work with me on this, guys. Just trust me.
Trust the process.
Just trust the process. Like,
but
you just got to stop it.
We're sort of inbred in some way.
But that's what I'm saying.
Different country. So how would you?
I'm saying from now on.
Stop it.
So from now on, guys, like, let's look how many people we've got in our nation.
When everyone's inbred though, and you can't exactly marry a povo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll be there like, look, you might actually just have to start.
Yeah.
What about the middle class people?
You're still not royal. You don't have royal in your blood, so they weren't really fucking with it.
Yeah, but that's what I'd be saying. I just had to tell them like,
nah,
it's actually just a bit of waffle. The whole blood stuff's like,
yeah,
it's fine.
Like,
it's not royal
worry.
blood. Although, do you reckon that still happens nowadays?
What, marrying your cousins and stuff?
No, but like, so you see when like Harry's married Kate.
Will married Kate.
Will married Kate. Sorry.
Related to the royal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, low key, or like certainly in certain circles. Well, maybe it's not blood.
Queen Elizabeth II, she married her cousin Prince Philip.
Right.
Cousins. Yeah.
Fine. So like that's way too close for my liking.
Yeah.
Like that should have been nipped in the bud.
I don't think they wanted her to marry him, but she was like, I love my cousin. They were cousins of some. They were related at some point.
Yeah, fine.
So
that's my sensible one. Like, cut the incestuous stuff.
The thing.
Yeah, let's get.
You know much about like the Habsburgs and stuff?
I've never heard of them before.
Oh my god, they were this like royal dynasty, and I need to bring up a picture of Charles II of Spain.
Okay.
You will have seen this meme before. Well, it's like it's not a meme because it's an old portrait, and basically he was so inbred that he couldn't speak properly. He had this thing called the Habsburg jaw.
Okay.
We had this like massive jaw. It looked like he was mewing all the time.
Fine.
And he couldn't. I think he got married twice, but his wives didn't want to like have sex with him because he was like mega months. Can you see?
Yeah, I see, bro. Yeah.
Can you zoom in on his face, please?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I see people like that knocking around these days.
Yeah. I don't think he was all there, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean that's just the product of like severe
inbred.
Incestuous relationships.
Yeah,
so
it was quite sad.
Yeah.
And apparently when he died, according to the records of the time, when he died, he didn't have any blood in his body and his heart was the size of a peppercorn.
He didn't have any blood in his body.
Yeah.
That's
what they said.
The heart of the peppercorn, like I could hear that. Like, I don't know. Maybe there was a bit of an anomaly there, but no blood. Come on.
I know, but that's what it says. There was something else about him I can't remember. Yeah, he was basically really inbred to fuck. But that was like half the royal family, and Mary Antoinette is distantly related to Habsburg.
So, and what, they were Spanish?
That was the Spanish side. They had like the Austrian side as well, which is Mary Antoinette's side. But he was just mega fucked. Mega style. Do you know what I mean?
You'd be fuming. Like, bro, I have been born into generational wealth, and they fucked it up.
Mega.
That's gotta be a shit feeling.
Yeah.
Like, we were so close.
And he comes along. Oh, bless him. I bet he was like dead canny though. Like, oh.
What does that mean?
Like really nice.
I don't know. You'd be pissed, man. I'd just be pissed all the time.
Yeah, he had a really bad lisp. His tongue was too big for his mouth, apparently. So he couldn't really talk. And it's just like, oh. But you need a good personality to make up for that, though.
How do you have a good personality? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how's he getting that across?
Kind gestures. Dunno.
It's a bit boring. They'll be like, oh, he just keeps giving me flowers, mate. Like, come on.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, but he was a bit like, he couldn't really rule. He was too incompetent to rule, bless him. What was the law? I can't even remember what law you said.
Oh no, I said we're banning incestuous.
Incest.
Yeah, incest
that
banned.
Makes sense because I was talking about the Habsburgs. But I have another one. Apparently, ancient Egyptians actually got sick leave, and there's hieroglyphs as well.
Oh.
I've seen them. Of people writing sick notes and stuff. Being like, I can't come to work today. I'm not very well.
That's progressive. I love that.
There was a village that I can't pronounce. Dale El Medina, home to tomb builders, had a healthcare system that was funded by the state.
They had the NHS. They had the fucking NHS.
I feel like that is
Brilliant.
amazing to have that right back then.
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
I'm a big fan of that. Love that.
Respect. What is a petty rule that you would have?
A petty rule.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just shit anywhere you want. Just
So you'd
toilets only.
you would invent a sewage system.
That's not really a rule though.
Yeah, but how do you
Oh, they
expect
need
people
it.
to implement
Yeah.
if like there's no
Fuck.
just
I
not
mean, I
there,
guess we're
like-
gonna have to figure out a sewage system.
Yeah, so that would be the law. You would have the sewers, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
stop shitting out the windows. It's not very nice.
I've literally just spent a bunch of money on all these pipes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Use them. There we go. Petty rule.
Mm-hmm.
Shit in a toilet.
It's good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
No, because back then you would literally just like throw it out the window. You would say something like, "Oh, no," I don't know what. There was like a special word for it, and then you would just throw it out the window.
So out the window you'd say in case it hit someone.
Just like look out type of thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you would
Nah,
look
that
out
is
window.
like, isn't that crazy? I think we do take that for granted nowadays. Like we could still be doing that.
What, throwing shit out windows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is the beauty of evolution of just, you know what? Like let me get in my little bag right now. Like the 1%. Like every year we just become 1% better, and look at us now.
Mm-hmm.
We're shining.
I know, but like
Kind
for so
of.
long they didn't have indoor plumbing, and you thought like everyone shit. So it's like, come on, why can't someone think of this?
Yeah.
Come on, wise up. Do you know what I mean? Like that would piss me off. Like actually would.
Yeah. Like we just got to remember, let's not take these things for granted. Like this
So
is
true.
sick. This is actually
Toilets
sick.
are really good.
They're actually
Need
kind of like, if you
toilets.
actually think about it, they're kind of magical. Like
Yeah.
you go in there, you do your business, you flush, and
And
you
it
just
goes
never
away.
see it. Like I never see it again.
Yeah. I
Like
know.
it's a literal magic trick.
Yeah. I like the Japanese ones that apparently like play music. I've never experienced one, but I would like to one day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it like plays and it does like the doo doo doo.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. For me, that's like my time of like peace and quiet, like rest.
Mm.
But I don't need your tunes. I don't need the anime sounds or whatever they're playing in there. I don't need
I
it.
think it's to cover up the sound of wheeze. I think it is.
Oh,
Like toilet,
interesting.
Little, like tune. Doo, doo, doo.
Oh, okay. You just bang TikTok on. Just scroll TikTok. You're gonna mask any noise you're making. You're fine.
So the petty rule that I had was in medieval France they banned long pointy shoes in the 1300s, because they were
In
irritating.
Long
the
point.
church. They were called poulains, and they were like
Okay.
these really long like clown shoes, and it had like pointy on the ends and it sort of like went up a bit.
Oh wait, yeah, I know those. Yeah, I know those ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are kind of a bit weird. I swear I had like a slightly like dialed back version of those in school.
Like pointy shoes.
Yeah, like because in school it's like a big thing. Like, are you wearing like the more like round
Mm-hmm.
topped shoes, or are you rocking like the pointy ones?
elf ones.
And I was rocking like the slim trousers with the pointy shoes.
Wow, you sound so cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
like that was kind of, little top man top. Like, yeah.
Basically, they were too long to be practical, and they prevented people from kneeling in the prayers. Because basically, the longer the shoe you had, it shows like how rich you were, because you didn't need to do fuck all, because you're not ploughing the fields with little Mary
That's
Ann,
sick.
with massive long feet. So it shows that you're super rich. So they sort of banned them, like the church. They were like really fucked off.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, because it was meant to be extravagant, and it shows like you're immoral and stuff because you're vain, because you're spending all this time with pointy shoes.
No, I
Or,
actually
like,
just rate
really
that. Like, there's so many worse ways nowadays in which people flex their money.
Yeah.
Like, if we all just wore shoes that just showed that, then I'd just be there like, sweet. Like,
Pointy
this is way easier.
Exactly.
Like, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about wearing a nice watch that's gonna get robbed in London. Instead,
Just nicky.
just whack on my shoes.
Yeah, because you don't need to be doing anything.
No,
You're not on the mills or
no.
nah.
So yeah, give me the pointy shoes all day long.
Amazing. And then going back to toilets, could you explain what a toilet is, to a medieval peasant child?
All right, look,
A flushing toilet.
listen up, dickhead.
Yeah.
In there's a magical box.
Yeah.
On what you're gonna go in, and you're gonna do your business in the magical box.
Mm-hmm.
Press the button,
Mm.
and just don't worry about the rest. You don't actually even have to think about what happens.
Mm.
But if you don't get in that box, I'm gonna sell you.
Wow. To whomst?
Well, I don't know. I just more like instilling the fear.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at gentle parenting.
But what if the little orphan peasant child says, but we need that for fertilizer? You're taking away an income stream.
Well, I'll say no. So what happens is that toilet actually goes out and automatically.
Yo.
I've created an automatic system.
Yeah.
That it's just gonna go into the field. Don't worry about it, little guy. And also, you're fucking 6 years old. What the fuck do you know about fertilizing
He's on
shit?
death's door.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wait, why is he dying? You didn't say he was dying. I wouldn't have
I know.
spoken to him like that if he was dying.
He's got smallpox. He's already had a good few years of working in him, so they've sort of.
He's
like,
6.
Yeah. Come on. Can walk.
Right. I'll be there like, oh, mate, to be honest,
Don't worry about
do what you want. Your time here is actually quite limited, to be honest, mate. Let's take advantage of that. Just do your thing, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's quite nice.
that's nice. So, yeah. What would your unhinged one be?
Oh, my unhinged. Like I think I said it at the beginning.
Yeah.
I would. It would just be a law to stop people chewing with their mouth open.
Mm-hmm.
That for me is like.
Is that like an ick? Like a.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what? Sometimes I have to do it if I'm in like a YouTube video and I'm kind of reviewing stuff. But like if you're at the dinner table, just don't chew with your mouth open. And you know, if it's like, I'm not saying like, you know, that your lips are like sealed shut, but like I shouldn't be able to see the food.
Yeah.
And more importantly, I shouldn't be able to hear the food.
Are you like really honest in your food reviews? Has there been anything where you think it tastes like absolute dog shite?
No,
But
I'm
you're like,
always
You like it?
no. I'll just say straight up because I don't get paid by anybody to review certain places.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I ever do, then there'll be a big ad sign, so you'd know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm more than happy to be like.
What's your favourite food you've ever had?
Oh, you
That's
can't
such a,
ask
like,
that.
a
That's
big
such an
question.
outrageous question.
Recently.
Well, actually, I just did like the London's best burger,
Oh, right, okay.
and I did a
I
video.
saw that on your Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, and I found the best burger.
What is it called?
It's
again?
called it's a place in North London called Plimsoll,
Okay.
and it's called the Dexter Cheeseburger, and it's just it's unbelievable. Like that's the type of stuff like medieval times.
How would you
You
explain
lot missed
it?
out. How would I explain that back then?
Yeah.
Like, mate, that it's just bread, cheese. Did it have cheese back then? They did have cheese.
Had cheese since like a long,
All right.
long time. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we got bread.
Yeah.
Now they're not gonna know about this, but I'm gonna say you see across that massive fucking city, they've created plastic-looking cheese, and they call it American cheese. Now it's one of their best inventions, so I'll import some of that for you at one point. We'll whack that on beef. They've got beef back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
had cows. They've had
they
cows for a while.
The
Yeah.
cows have been around for ages. Big up the cows. Instead of the cows, you put the cheese on that. And the most important thing when you're making this, just make sure you toast things the right amount and make sure the burger, the patty isn't too overdone. Whack that all together, a bit of sauce. But keep it simple. Simple's better when it comes to a burger. Anyways, Cleopatra, I made you one. Have that, sweetheart.
I bet she would love it.
Yeah, I mean, back then, imagine rolling around. You're there like, yeah, here's a McDonald's cheeseburger. Like, get this in your gob. I wonder if they'd be there like, what? Or if they would be like,
Do you think all of the
nah,
additives-
this isn't natural. This is not fucking with my stomach.
Yeah, I know. Because I was going to say, like, all the
Yeah.
additives, they'd be, like, bouncing off the walls and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, see, now, if they had those back in the day, I'd be like, okay, I know how the pyramids were made. Like, my guy, he just hit a fucking vape. And now, that he just pushed a 90-ton rock by himself up there. He just whacked a little snuss in. Look at him, mate. He's just done
He's
5
lit.
90-ton blocks in the last 10 minutes. It would just make a lot more sense. But you're telling me they were doing that on, what, rice?
I think they had a bit more than they had bread.
Bread and rice.
Olives,
Come on.
oil.
Nah, you're winding me up.
Yeah.
You're winding me up.
Like lots of bread.
Now, what was the max bench press back then?
Like
100 kilos?
Yeah.
Maybe?
yeah.
Nah.
That's on bread though, and other things.
No, don't get me wrong. It's impressive. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm at 100 kilos and I've got
And
the world at my
princess,
feet.
No sun cream.
No sun cream.
No sun. Well, they used to put kohl around their eyes, and that would like help them from the harsh sunlight.
That's good.
Yeah, you know when you see it, what's she called, Cleopatra with like
Yeah.
eyeliner. Yeah.
That was that gimmick. Nice.
Yeah.
She looked cool with that for sure.
Yeah. She's a baddie for real. But my unhinged law would be Caligula, Emperor Caligula made it illegal to mention goats around him because he thought he looked like one.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. If I outlawed everything people said that I looked like, I'm not sure there'd be many words left in the dictionary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fair play to him for that. I
Mhm.
like that's kind of like the historic version
Mhm.
of blocking words in comment sections. That's what he's done
Yeah.
there.
Do you do that, or are you just like?
Nah, let that run.
Don't
You got to let the people say what they want, you know?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Don't take it to heart.
No, I'm doing fine.
That's good. I'm glad.
Me and Ivan both suffer from mental health issues, you see. Just something to keep in mind.
Be kind. Hashtag be
That's
kind.
what I kept telling him, and then he fucking sparked his kid. I was like, what are you doing, Ivan?
Fuck's sake. Happens to the best of us, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It does. But to round off, we always like to ask the guests, if you had a history book about you come out, what would page 1 look like? What would be page 1 of your history book? What would it say?
It would be day 1. He's got a coin stuck in his throat and he's about to die. But there was a guy that was cleaning the window that saved him.
Is that true?
That's actually a true story.
Shut up.
And it happened when I was like 2 years old.
That sort of happened to me as well. I'm not even the piss. My mum used to have like, well, she still has like rings on her finger. And I used to like dress up and play with them. And I was like, I really want to taste one. I want to see what it tastes like. And it tasted of metal. And then I blacked out. And then I woke up in hospital.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So the guy broke through the window.
Yeah.
And just saved me. And if he wasn't there, then we wouldn't have this podcast.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy thing to think about. So
shout out. Hospital.
I'm not sure what happened. I didn't ask for the details. I was just I was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did you put a coin in your mouth? Was it coin?
I was fucking 2 years old.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I put a coin in my mouth.
Same
Like
with
I was
rings
2.
and
I'm not even
rings,
sure I
yeah.
had thoughts, just actions.
No, I know what you mean. Like kids aren't like conscious until they're like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh, 100%. Oh, bless you. So that was number 1 if you book. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's it.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I've been enlightened.
I feel like, no, I've been enlightened. I now know more about the one topic I wanted to know more about, which was the ancient Egyptians. I found out that Cleopatra was actually legitimately a bad bitch and that I would have always struggled against Caesar.
Yeah.
Julius.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fucking my guy.
What's your favourite fact you learned?
The creation of the ancient Egypt thing's pretty crazy. Like, you know, big fan of that one. And then, I mean, there were a lot of facts that I learned here. We got like the Spanish inbred guy. Just how like everything was just a bit more inbred than I think we realized.
I feel like that's such a good takeaway to have. Like everything was quite inbred.
Yeah, and it actually explains so much. Like imagine if we just cut all that inbred shit out early doors. Like maybe we'd be so much further along as a species. But anyways, hey, like hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, exactly. People make mistakes.
Yeah.
You learn from it. Don't fuck your cousins or your brothers.
What a great takeaway. Thank you for having me on the pod.
Thank you for coming on. And on that note, we will finish. Thank you so much. Calfreezy.
Yay!
Thank you so much for watching the History Diaries. You can watch the History Diaries every Thursday at 5 p.m. Something else I need to say, follow us on TikTok, subscribe, like and share and comment. Always hate saying that. But yeah, thank you. That'll do.
Yay! Smashed it. That was a sick episode.